pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in a poem. You are a statement that explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make.
All right. Hey.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
Yes, how's it going? We are in a new space.
Yes, and I hope y'all can hear us.
Yes, please let us know if you can hear us.
We're like super excited, but then it's like, okay, I hope they can hear our excitement instead of just seeing us. So are you on live? Let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see if I can hear it. Yeah.
We can be heard.
Yes.
Hey. Let us know if you are watching. Type in the comments, bam, and let us know you're out there.
Yes.
And if you have any questions, shoot them to us.
Yes, we have some amazing women with us this evening.
Yes,
oh my gosh. Miss Jessica Kelly, Miss Francheska Felder. Listen, they are phenomenal.
Yes.
So we're going to be asking some questions, but we also want you guys to be engaged. Mm-hmm. Send us some questions that you want us to ask them, and we can definitely get those questions answered for you. So the first on the chopping block is going to be Miss Fancy. Hey, Miss Fancy, come on in, girl. How are you?
Greetings. I'm good. How are you all?
We're doing good. Good. So let everybody know who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
Okay. So I'm Fancy. Well, my real name is Francheska, but I go by Fancy, which is my writing name. I'm originally from Macomb, Mississippi, but I'm based in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I am the award-winning publisher and editor of Swagger Magazine, which is an empowerment and lifestyle publication for the Black community. Our purpose is to change the way help Black people change the way they see themselves and develop a mindset of wealth and royalty. So, that's a little bit about me. And also we offer marketing, creative, and branding services along with that. So our business is kind of twofold.
Gotcha. Okay. So how long have you been doing that?
10 years. 10 years last July.
Well, congratulations on your 10 years.
Absolutely.
That is awesome. Yes. So what made you want to become a magazine publisher and editor to write?
I've always loved writing. Like, I remember writing my first story. It was like a crime story in the first grade. So like creative writing has always been my thing, but also I love like hearing the stories of other people. So when I finished with community college, I actually moved to Baton Rouge and began working, and no one told me about that gap, like between when you first get out of college and then, actually starting a career and really making money. By then I already had 3 kids. So I was like really, I would just be depressed. I was like the Debbie Downer of the group. And I ended up meeting these Black women who were business owners, and they would tell me their stories, to try to encourage me. And I was so inspired. And to me, it was so different because this was my first encounter with other Black business women, like real business women outside of people that own salons, because I'm from a very small town. So I was really impressed, and I was like, oh my God, everybody got to hear these stories, so they can be encouraged or whatever. And one day I was just kind of like, I was trying other little small businesses on the side, like little things, and none of it really seemed to be generating an income for me. So I was getting really frustrated, but I knew that whatever I did, I wanted to be able to be creative with it. And so one day, just in the middle of like having a breakdown, I was talking to one of the women, and she was like, well, what is it that you want to do? And I was like, I want to own a magazine. Like, I was crying, and she was like, well, do it then, And I actually did it, but I did it. I was one of those entrepreneurs that just really jumped off the porch. And I had to really learn a lot over the years. Like, I like the fact that we are now addressing like full-time entrepreneurship may not be for everyone. You know, now we're talking about, hey, keep your day job before you just take that leap, because I was one of those back in the day when it was just like, oh, if you still got a 9 to 5, you a nobody. Kind of, you know, we were kind of social media kind of had that type of attitude, and I was so ready to just get out there, and I already knew that a 9 to 5 really wasn't for me. Like, that just did not fit. I never did well with jobs.
Cool. Okay. Well, hey, you know, I agree, and being an entrepreneur full time, it's not for everybody, and it's not for the weak. I will say that. It's been interesting. I kind of started. I didn't do the full. I didn't jump out there like some of them did, but you know, now that I'm in it, I mean, I love it. I do. I wish I'd have jumped into it sooner, honestly.
Look, I'm the complete opposite right now. I still work a 9 to 5 and do entrepreneurship. So
we're trying to push out there. Just come on, girl, just jump.
No, I have to say, take your time, because if you know what
we tease her. I mean, we tease her a lot, but I mean, hey, listen, I get it. Yeah, I totally get it. You have to be, and sometimes you're not even really ready. There's no, I'm ready to do it.
I don't think there's ever gonna be that time. Like, okay, I'm gonna jump.
Foundation, you know, and like I was a teen mom, so I never really had that foundation. It was always something else going on.
Wow, how did you juggle that? You know, being a teen mom and having a business and working. How did you manage that?
Oh my God, I hated it. Like I hated it with a passion, because I think even when I was in it, I was really hating it. You know, I always hated my jobs because it was like I'd end up being something like a server or something, because I was also attending Southern University when I first started my business. Well, I started attending afterwards, you know, and even in community college, it was always really hard, you know, because of the timing and just trying to balance with kids. At the time, my kids were really young when I first started out. And it was difficult, but like I realized it was something I had to go through. I think it helped to shape and mold me. It helped me be able to, you know, like now when challenges come, I can think back to like, I know that's one place I'm gonna have to go back to. So whatever it is, I'm just gonna have to face whatever it is head on.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that, because there are a lot of single moms, a lot of single dads that are juggling kids and entrepreneurship and full-time or part-time jobs. So I mean, I think it's commendable that you started out that way and you made it. Thank you. What advice would you give to those that are in that position right now, that are trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Be patient. Pray for contentment, you know, throughout this time, because it's like you're watching everyone. And I don't know, like if y'all were on Clubhouse, but it's like everywhere you look, you know, everybody is 6 figures this, 6 figures that.
I'm getting there.
Too. You are totally the opposite over there.
I have an Android. That is the only reason.
In the Android,
but I will be crossing over
Moto family
to Apple. I will be crossing over.
That's okay. We love her anyway.
But they let me know what's going on Clubhouse.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's very resourceful, but there's so much that we're taking in right now. You know, I'm not that person that I can get overwhelmed. I know my limits. So I know, like, okay, I can only process this much. So I'm gonna, you know, like I turn stuff off. I'll get off social media. I actually have a love-hate relationship with social media. So, but my point is just like, we're living in a time of such pressure. I definitely say, take your time. Like when it's your time, it's going to be your time. And the doors are going to open in ways that like you would never have imagined, you know, things that you would have thought before that seemed impossible. When they start to happen, it's like, it's almost surreal, because you would think that, oh, it's going to take much more effort than that, because you've been spent so much time burning effort in other places. But when it's your time, like you just walk through those doors, you just breeze through them. You know, you don't even have to do all the extra. So that would be my advice, because I know it took us 10 years really to get to the point where we're at. When I said I can even look back, like when I look at our income for the month, when I look back, I see where my mindset really shifted in the month of July. And then I can see our increase each month, you know, and it was just like, but I saw the change in myself, you know, and that's when everything else began to change. But again, that was 10 years. Y'all know how long that was? Like,
Yeah.
it was 10 years, but
yeah.
you know, like what that
When
really feels
it
like.
when you think about it, it's like, God,
Man, I wasn't even really, entrepreneurship wasn't even on my mind in 2010. Like, I was newly divorced and trying to, you know, work out this single mom thing. And like a few years later, that's when the whole entrepreneurship, I was introduced to it more, you know, and fell in love with it from there.
Yeah.
See, I was the candy lady, like the person selling candy in school, you know.
Okay.
And I even did like some little if they bought candy, I gave them a sucker, you know, on the side. Like I tried to do a little extra add on. Business has always been something that I just love. To me, I guess I love the thought of just not just being able to work for myself, but like really, I know people oftentimes be like, that's when you really take your destiny in your own hands and so on. But you really see that though, like, hey, because either you're working for it, you know, to make certain that you're straight, or either you're just doing some other stuff and you're gonna feel the consequences of that.
Right.
So
absolutely.
Yes. So I watched one of your lives the other day, and you were talking about bio sheets and bios. So I'm like a big advocate for personal bios, and y'all offer that service to your clients, right?
mm-hmm.
So will you let everybody else know how important to have your bio and a professional photo available?
Oh my gosh.
Will you somebody, I mean, reiterate
The professional photo.
Because we say it all the time, but I feel like if it comes from somebody else who knows.
I'm still, look, 10 years later, I'm still talking about it. Like,
are you serious?
Don't
say that.
I don't know if it gets better, but it is so important, guys, like to have a professional bio as well as a professional photo to go along with that. Like, because nowadays, especially with every opportunity that we have, speaking engagements, collaborations, sending over press kits, everything, all of that requires a bio and a professional photo. So apparently it's really neat, you know, like it's the first impression for people to get a feel of you. And it doesn't really matter how, whatever other content that you have there, because at the end of the day, people have to buy into you. So you want your bio to read like something that sells, like you're selling yourself. For you to brag on yourself, state the fact, you know, and just really, because oftentimes people end up in interviews and then it's like, oh, well, you know, I don't do that anymore, or, you know, or that happened 3 years ago, and you know, like update it. Come on now, how are we supposed to know? You gave this to me, or you know, so I get it.
So what do you recommend? How should you update your bio and your photo? Like how often?
Really, I've heard someone say that they take pictures every month. Now, that is a goal of mine, or at least every 2 months, because photo shoots can get to be tiresome. I don't know about everybody else, but I get tired of it. So I would say, though, an update at least every 6 months, you know, to give yourself some time for some things to change. Your titles might change. Your focus might change. You know, of course, you might have had other features that you might want to update, like if you're looking at it for a media kit. And yeah, I would say at least every 6 months, just go back and kind of look at it. You may not even need to tweak it or anything, but at least within 6 months, some things should have changed or something might need to be updated, especially your photo, because I like to have my photos kind of go along with the seasons, you know, like you don't want to be wrapped up in a coat and, you know, now it's time for
summertime. You're sharing that photo. Yes. Okay. You mentioned media kits. Will you explain to our viewers and listeners what a media kit is as well?
Okay, so a media kit is basically like a compilation of all your press clippings, a little bit about the business, but also really showing any placement that you've had. Of course, with the media kit, you're going to want to include more photos, your social media, if you can include like the links to the actual video or to videos that you've done, or especially like interviews, or if you can include the audio link, you would include that and link it together so that people could actually click on those. It's usually in a PDF format, because most of the time now we're talking about digital, like the EPK, the electronic press kits. What else would you include in there? Definitely any contact information, your website. And if you have any reviews, like especially if you're a speaker or something and people have left reviews, or if you're a business owner and you've made really good quotes in the middle of an interview, then you can incorporate those into your media kit as well.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's
pretty
good.
Yes, here in Texas, we are definitely trying to get entrepreneurs and business owners to have bio sheets and media kits, because that's something new, especially in the East Texas area, that they don't know what it is. And so to hear it come from somebody else, it helps.
It does.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you said that you change with the season.
Yes.
Because me personally, I change my hair whenever I think about it. So it's like,
same here.
If I change my hair, I feel like I have to have another photo shoot. But it is tiresome, and it is very tedious, and it takes up a lot of your day when you do decide to do it. So I like the fact that you said that. And Delana said that change your biopics like the seasons is very smart recommendation. Think about how much we grow each season. That's true.
Yeah.
That is so true. So I'm glad that you said that.
Exactly. I think we will start doing that.
Yeah.
With the seasons. I mean, we do a lot of photo shoots ourselves, but
we do.
I like that change with the seasons, because we do grow.
Thank y'all.
Absolutely. So I know that you have, and I know probably people are probably looking like, okay, well, you got a whole nother magazine on your show.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Right.
No, we are not in competition. We are all about empowering and coming together, networking.
Yes.
I love the fact that you guys have been in the game for so long. With us starting, like we started in June, July of last year, in the middle of the pandemic.
Yes.
And, we're doing our second issue, and we're global, and it's all really new, and it's coming so fast for us. What advice would you give to us to kind of, be aware of in your 10-year venture that you've been through already?
Ooh. Okay, I actually got two things.
Okay.
The first thing I would have to say is be aware of opportunists. People love magazines, but they do not want to pay for them.
Hold on, repeat
people
that
hear
again.
that you have a magazine, they start. I'm sorry, what's that?
Can you repeat that back again?
I forgot what I said just a minute. But
we learned that early.
Like, people will come along. And the minute they hear that you have a magazine, the first thing they start thinking is like, how can I be a part of it? But they don't always think about that. Hey, we can't write these stories always for free. Some stories you can, some stories you can't. Ooh. I also think the story needs to have some type of victory in it. People send us stories all the time that just has no, I hate it for them, but I need a win. We need something that makes the story off, and then you come out as a victor. But that would be one thing, because also I realize, like, a lot of times people might come to you, publicists, and then it's like they try to just feed you all their clients at once, and they would have begin to have a lot of demands. Understand that you are just as powerful. I say that all the time, because it's like I have a love-hate relationship with publicists, and at the same time I offer public relations. So but I get it from both ends.
Yeah.
And then the second thing I would say is, like, in media, like, it's forever evolving. Everything is coming faster and faster and faster. Don't sleep on your ideas. Like, if you all come up with something, it's good that it's two of you, So if you come up with an idea, go ahead and start thinking about how you can make it happen. Don't give other people the opportunity. Of course, you can't always be first, but if you can be first, be first. You know what I mean? Like, because people remember those that are first usually. So that would be my advice, because it's been a lot of ideas that I've had, and then I'll be like, oh, I want to do. And then, like, 6 months later, nothing has happened. And then here comes somebody else. And I remember someone saying, it might have been Audrey or Richmond. And she was like, it doesn't matter if you thought about it. If you didn't do anything to act on it, then baby, whoever else did it, that's theirs. So you can't be like, oh, so-and-so stole my idea or whatever the case may be, because you did nothing. People didn't even know that you were thinking about that. So that's why I encourage you all to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, because we do have a lot of ideas.
Yes.
We
some of them we do act on.
Yeah, we do. My mind goes 1,000 miles an hour on a daily basis. So it's like I have to learn how to write stuff down. I think that's my biggest downfall is when I think about something, write it down so that if something comes up or we have an opportunity, we can go ahead and start working towards that. So. Absolutely. And yes, Jermel, key contracts between people you deal with.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way.
That is a good one.
So yes. Yes. Oh, we thank you for sharing that, because everybody won't share their journey or share things with you. Yeah. But we appreciate it. And we appreciate the partnership with y'all and the collaboration.
Thank you all.
Yes. Anything you need, we got y'all, because y'all have been very supportive, and we appreciate everything that y'all do. Yes, I do kind of want to shift gears a little bit because we talk about everything here. But as far as like you talked about your kids and you talked about how you manage doing that. What has dating been like? Or are you married? Are you in a relationship? How do you manage and how do you balance the dating world or being
I suck at it. So it's like I feel like I'm so out of touch with the dating world. I've been divorced almost 10 years, possibly. I don't even think about it, to be honest, but I do have to say that I think. But as far as like, to me, it seems like men are so different nowadays. I don't know. I'm a sapiosexual. I want to hear, your thoughts and like, let's discuss some ideas, some revolutionary stuff. Teach me something. And it's like, it's hard to even just get a complete sentence back from guys nowadays. Like I wrote blogs about this, and I see they do well because apparently other women are experiencing it too. I don't know how other people do it. Like I lose interest fast. So. And now with my life being so busy,
I'm glad that I'm glad I'm not the only one that do it.
I do too. I get bored.
And I guess in the season that we're in, like it's just
I don't have time for
right. You're so right about the seasons. I think that as well.
It's just like okay, if you can't help me get further in what I'm doing,
or if we can't help each other.
In the past, a lot of my relationships, though, a lot of my exes, like they were not supportive of my vision at all. And really, it would always be like almost like a jealousy sort of thing, as well as insecurity, going out to events and so on. Oh, why you got to wear that? Why you got to be there? I'm there covering events and trying to network. I'm trying to know other people and tell them about my business. And actually I had a relationship, one of my longest relationships, it was about 10 years long or something, ended because of that, because I just really realized that I wasn't going to be able to grow because that person didn't want me to grow, and also trying to bring up your past. They're trying to keep you, especially I took my self-love journey at the same time as I started the magazine. So I've grown a lot as a woman, and just the person that I used to be, I'm not that same person anymore. If you're trying to sit around and argue with that person all day and she's not even here, you know what I mean?
I like that.
I got to keep on moving on. And that's what ended up happening. And look, even my last relationship kind of ended that way. So I think it takes a different type of man or something to deal with me. And also
to deal with women entrepreneurs, period. I think it takes a different type of man.
You know what? I say this all the time. I think they're unicorns. Like they're out there, but they're very, very hard to find.
They are. I do believe they're out there.
Wow,
finding them, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Elena said, gotta have a supportive partner, especially when it comes to you pursuing a passion.
Yes. Yeah. Those are definite facts. I mean, your partner has to be, if not on the same level as you, a level above you, so they can help you get to where you are trying to go. I mean, that's what it's called. It's a partnership. It's not
a competition.
A competition or a sponsorship, where I'm doing all the work or he's doing all the work and I'm just sitting back. That's not how that works. Right. That's not, it's just a whole different, different man. You're right, Chanel. Yes. A whole different man.
A whole one, not a half, not a piece.
That's the one that you're gonna have to say, God, Lord Jesus.
Yes,
I come to you as humbly as I know how. Send him, Lord Jesus.
A whole different man.
But having attended therapy, I think that's a big part of things as well. Like. Yeah. And right now we're having a lot of more conversations about therapy, but I really love when Black men go to therapy. Like when you can admit that, like,
that's like mental.
People, yeah. That's a real sign of growth to me, or trying to change.
That's exactly. You don't find too many, especially, and I hate to say this, but you don't find too many Black men that are gonna just sit and talk about their feelings to a complete stranger.
Because
but
it's like
I think it's starting to grow a little.
It is, and I think it's beneficial, and it's kind of opening the eyes of these men. It's like, okay, I need to change this, or I need to do this, or okay, I didn't see it that way. Okay, I can work on that. And to me, that's a plus when they can actually say, okay, you know what? I was wrong. I apologize. Let's work on it together, because it's not just him. Sometimes it's us too.
Yeah. True.
And when we can come together and do that, I mean, that's the ultimate relationship.
Yeah.
I have hope. It's out there.
It is. It's out there.
It's coming one day. We're speaking into existence.
Yes. Oh my gosh, man.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any more questions, Toya?
So do you what's your projects that you have coming up right now that you can share with us?
Okay, so look, because I'm glad you asked, because otherwise Jarmel was probably watching below, like she better. I hope it's okay for me to show a magazine. But right now, we're preparing for our second print of our Gratitude and Grace issue. So we are finishing this one out, and we're working on our next issue, which is going to be out in March. And then we also just released our Black Media Matters t-shirts on Friday, yesterday. So those are on sale this weekend. We have 2 travel books, which are our mini magazines. Let me show this. Let me just show y'all my little bag, because we have to get creative, like with the magazines and just trying to get people to purchase. So we paired these with our last issue, which was our 10-year anniversary issue.
Oh, I like that. Yes.
And so these are our mini magazines. So we pass these out for free. Whereas we don't sell our cover of our magazine, we will sell the back cover of the big magazine, but with these, they are custom made. So like if you wanted to purchase one just and tell your story, then we do that. Basically, they're good for like marketing materials and so on. And events.
I like that.
That's different. I like it.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's basically what we're working on. We have some new clients. I don't know if a lot of people know. Let me just get this plug in too. But sorry, I'm just thinking, because I'm trying to think of everything Jarmel would want to make sure I got.
Look, because I know he's watching.
We have some new clients, so we're gonna be excited about like really show them. We've been doing more. I've been really pushing myself more creatively just to try to come up with other projects for our clients, because of course we have our advertisers, which are like our one time, might just be for a month or something, a promotion. But then we have our subscription clients, and those are the ones that we offer our PR and branding services to. So with that, we're working behind the scenes, getting them other placement, and which is also where you all come in as partners, So we're just looking for other avenues to continue to get them placement. We've been doing a lot of pitching and just our goal for this quarter is to get 50 placements all together for all of our clients. So that's what we're working on right now.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And one last question. How often does your magazine come out?
Right now we're doing quarterly. Like before we did not have a schedule because my life was always so shaky. Now that it's more settled, we're doing it quarterly.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, that seems to be like the census.
Yeah,
because we're trying to figure out if we should do it quarterly or like sooner, but
we don't want to like just kind of rush it to where you're just putting anything out there.
Right. And that's kind of the thing, especially with us being small, you know, like that is kind of what it would become in order to really meet that demand.
Right.
To meet that schedule.
Good deal. Well, it has been a pleasure, Fancy. I adore you. I absolutely love the fact that you decided to come on our platform and share some nuggets with us and let the world know who you are and what you do. And this will hopefully this will not be the last time that we hear from you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. But yes, we are going to let you go. Thank you so much for joining us, and you have a good evening.
Yes, all right. Thank you, Toya and Jen. You all have a great evening as well.
Bye. Bye. See you later. All right. Thank you. Swag Her Magazine. Jermel, thank you for the connections. Listen, it has been a blessing. Listen, when you have people that are supportive of you and they don't even know anything about you, but they see what you're doing, it's amazing. I love it.
Oh gosh, it's awesome. It feels so good. It's just like they say, like warm. Yeah. So we thank you, Jermel, for oh my gosh, just for sharing swagger with Damn Woman.
Right. We're gonna work it together. Listen, I see a conference.
I do too.
I see a conference. So let's work that out. Okay. Let's work that out.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna bring in our next guest, Miss KellyJe. Hey girl, are you there? Come on in.
Hey Kelly. Hey. What does your shirt say? Fight.
It's my organization, Focusing in Growth and Holding Together. It's for my mental organization.
Okay. Love it.
Yes, thank you. Better figured I word out today.
We like it.
Thank you. How y'all doing?
We are good. How are you on this wonderful Saturday?
It's been a busy one.
I know.
So introduce yourself, Kelly. What you got going on, girl?
All right. So I'm KellyJe, owner of KellyJe Enterprise, where we specialize in marketing, management, administrative services. Name it, is pretty much the whole spectrum of helping a business get started. Come March, I'll be releasing KellyJe TV, and it's where
Congratulations.
Look, we need a spot.
Yeah. Look, can we go ahead and book that now?
Yeah. But no, so Kelly, tell us a little bit about, how you got started, because you got many hats. You wear many hats, and you are in the Dallas DFW area, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so tell us how you got started, darling.
So truthfully, I started out in 2007. My cousin had a internet radio show, and I would always go over to her house, and I was always like her co-host. It was fun for me. And so I started wanting to know like the back end of it. How did it operate? How did you get started? So I went to Full Sail University. Actually have my certification as a media communication.
Okay.
I did entertainment business and more, but I still wanted to kind of just really know how it works. So I started working with artists first. Artists has always been my little safe haven. I love music. So I started out with music. I've worked with, on promotion wise, I worked with Wireframe. The guy that did the pull out the Magnum. But
I remember that.
Oh my God. Yes. Yeah, girl. You just told your age, girl.
You sure did.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody almost had my age.
Man. Whoa.
Okay. I mean, but it was the ish, but that was my favorite song. But I started out with him. I worked with Paper Chasers. I really had a great time. And then over the years, so 12, I was diagnosed with mental health, and I was going through a battle on my own. And that's how I started Fight. It was me just dealing with it on my own. I didn't really know who I could talk to. We go to our friends thinking that, hey, our friends will be there, they'll listen. Some of my friends were, the others, they were like, girl, you done changed. And having a transition to help your friends understand that was hard for me. And
Right.
I ended up realizing that there are a million more people out here in the world who are just like me. So I started telling my story. And that's how I came up with Fight. And from there, it was just, I started working with Adrian Lachey, which is now she's still my artist, but she just signed up for me to manage her through my entertainment company. So now I'm her manager.
Nice.
Yes, but I've worked with her. We've worked together since 2013. So she and I started working together right around the same time I was trying to figure out how to handle my mental health. And she was a really big asset to me during that time because she didn't judge me. She didn't like look at me funny. It was, hey, you're going through, I'm here to support, I'm there for you. And it was her that just really just kept me going. And from there, it was just like, okay, what's next? What's new?
Right.
And I mean, here I am today. Like I said, I have KellyJe TV coming out. I have my transportation service. It's just a lot of stuff that I do. My book will be releasing in May. It's called Girl Unknown: The Untold Stories of Pain, Hurt, and a Broken Heart. So,
Oh,
I have stuff
congratulations.
coming up. Yes.
That's awesome. I love it. And listen, you, I see you on Facebook all the time, honey. Your energy.
Oh, I love it.
I absolutely love it. And you are unapologetic. Now, listen, I love a woman that is unapologetic about who she is, what she does. And it's just like, you just shine wherever you go. And I know you have had a journey. I know you have.
Yeah.
Kind of share with us just a little bit, because it's only an hour show.
And then you want them to buy the book as well.
Right, and we want them to buy the book. Kind of give us a little bit of a preview of your journey, because I mean, people need to hear your story, like, for real.
Oh God. I mean, truthfully, look, she said I'm gonna stay on the whole divorce train because it was like we've all been divorced. I'm happily divorced.
She said happily. Okay. Well, yeah.
Can't be miserable.
No, we can't be miserable in it. You can't
waddle all in it.
And celebrate the day that my divorce was final. People were like, I don't know if I should say congratulations. I was like, yes, congratulations. But
yeah.
I mean, I will say my book will definitely touch on my best friend was murdered when I was 5 years old. And that's when I first learned about death. I didn't know nothing about death up until 5 years old. And I trained my mind to really believe that I was prone to hurt. I was prone to pain. So I allowed, with that mindset, I have allowed a lot of people to come into my life, use me, abuse me, hurt me. And you would think I would hate the world, and I don't. I still love people. Out of all the hurt I've experienced with people, I've had people steal my ideas. I heard the lady before me speaking on that. Yeah, I've had people steal my business ideas. And it wasn't that I wasn't working on them. I was actually in the process of making things come together and putting in the process of it. They came in and under my feet. So shout out to them if they watch. But I thank them because where I am today, I had to go through all of that hurt. I had to go through the pain. I had to go through being in an abusive relationship. I had to go through a marriage where my husband let me know what type of woman I was, how I wasn't pretty, I wasn't beautiful. No man would love me. I had to go through that because now, try to come for me and you're going to mess up. But I'm hard out, stronger. I'm a Leo. So you can throw me out into the woods. You can put me in the zoo with the animals, and I'm hollering me. I'm like, come on, y'all, let's go. They gonna love me, but I'm very big on love.
Somebody trying to call. Look,
I know
your sound went out. Oh, there you go. Okay,
but yes, I'm very big on love, peace, and happiness. That's all I want in life. That's all I want for the world, because I feel as though when you put out into the world that you speak nothing but positivity, you love, I give love to anybody. If I love you, I love you. I won't say I hate people because I don't. I may dislike you and you'll know it, but you'll know I still love you in the end. So for me, if I give that to you, I hope that in return you'll give that to someone else and just continuously pay it forward, because if we keep putting into people that we love them, then maybe someone won't end up how I did, where I was hurt and where I felt the pain every single day. So, yeah.
I love it.
But y'all definitely read the book, because the book is powerful. It's very, very powerful.
It sounds like
hey,
it's going
listen,
to be,
you need to let everybody know how they can how they can order the book.
So right now, I'm still in the process of putting everything together, but I do believe I'm going to do it on Amazon, where it'll be published at, and then also on my website. But as those details come about, it will be posted on my page as well as all over social media. In March, when I release my YouTube channel, I'll talk through it within as well. We know everything that's going now in May.
Okay. Awesome. Well, yeah, make sure that you let us know so that we can, blast you out. We'll put you on all of our platforms and let everybody know, hey, the book is out. Y'all go get it right now.
Definitely.
You need to read it.
I can see you guys.
Yes, because it's going to bless somebody. Yeah.
For sure. All right, darling. So let me know. Now you had something going on in Dallas with what's his name? Michael Sean in Dallas. Yeah. What was that about? Because I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't get to look at all of it. You had tagged me in a video. What was that about?
Okay, so yes, actually that's going to be a part of KellyJe TV. So I am an assistant. So part of being with KellyJe Enterprises, we do have our assistant services. And currently I am an assistant for Dream Motivates. And he is located down in Arlington. He has Dream Media Agency. And so Michael Sean is under his agency. And recently we had our business entrepreneurship mixer at the Studio Movie Grill, where business owners came out, showcase your business. You can actually have your business up on the big screen. Wow. And my son was there. So I took the time out to interview him. And I may go ahead and release all of that particular video because it was funny. His interview was hilarious from start to finish. Like, he really was amazed at my whole equipment. And he was just like, oh my gosh, how is this even possible? But I had like a nice little setup while I was there interviewing people. So that made me like so y'all can get like, a little gist of what the KellyJe TV will really be like. But that's all it was.
Okay. That's awesome. I love it. Well, I'm looking forward to everything that you got going on, because I'm telling you, when you say many hats, I'm like, Kelly doing that now too?
So what other projects are you working on now as well?
I mean, really and truly,
that you can share.
Well, yeah, that I can share. This is so I have a 5-year goal. My 5-year goal is to make $1 million in 5 years.
Yes. Look, can I roll with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you already we don't talk. You own me.
Yes.
We own me.
Yeah. Listen. We look. Hey. We here. We here.
But my second phase. So my 5-year goal is within the first year, I figure out exactly what business I want to launch, and I launch. So last year I relaunched KellyJe Enterprise. And this year is pretty much me relaunching my organization. So this year, I will be relaunching my organization. I would like to have volunteers. I actually want to have speaking engagements. I just want to be able to help as many people as I can that's dealing with mental health. If you're someone who don't understand it, I want to be someone that actually helps you understand it. If you maybe someone who's going through it and don't know who to talk to me, child. We can talk all night. I don't ever. But I mean, I'm in my second phase now. So second phase is closer. This year, my goal is $150,000. So
nice.
That I make it by December 1st.
Yes.
And speak it.
Oh, trust. I have spoken.
Yeah. And whatever we can do to help you get there, you let us know, because we're all about that. We're all for it. We want to see you reach your goals, exceed your goals, go above and beyond.
Yes.
Everything that you have set out to do, because we love that. We love to see women win.
I know.
It don't matter what color you are, black, white, Hispanic, whatever. We love all of y'all, every last one of y'all.
Yes,
so
we do.
Yeah. Well, Kelly, do you have anything else that you want to share with us? It has been a pleasure.
It
really has.
Thank you. Y'all just make sure y'all stream my artist, Adrian Lachey. She's on all platforms. We just released her EP, Chronicles of an R&B Diva. So if you like a nice little R&B mix, I'm an R&B fanatic. So if you love a good R&B mix, you want to cuddle up with your bae, you want to be mad at your bae, with your bae. Stream Adrian Lachey with any of her albums. She'll definitely get you either in the mood or she'll get you over your boo.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all definitely stream her and y'all follow me. Y'all already know how I get down on Facebook. You know, it's a good time with me, whether I'm live or I'm posting. So y'all follow me and I follow back. And hey, that's it.
Thank you, Kelly. We love you.
Yes.
Hey, before you get all the way out, make sure that in the comments you post, all of your tags, your website, all of that, so people know how to get in touch with you and book you for your services. Listen, she is an amazing administrative assistant. I know that firsthand. I've seen it. Yes, so y'all make sure y'all reach out to her. She is a doll and we absolutely love her. So yeah. Anything else you want to say before you go, darling?
No, you have no idea. I'm so nervous. I've been nervous.
You did good.
You did. Yeah. We love you, Kelly. Yeah. If you need anything from us, you let us know, all right?
Yes. You have a great rest of the weekend.
Good night, darling.
Good night.
Bye. All right, y'all. That was
a
nice.
great show.
It really was.
Yes.
We have some announcements.
Oh my goodness, don't we? So I'm gonna tell them first. Look, what do you want to tell them first? Do you want to tell them about one of our majors speaking? Are we gonna save that one?
I'm excited. I mean, y'all already know because y'all seen it all over my page. I
haven't shared mine.
Officially. But yes, officially, Damn Woman Magazine is in the building for Black CEO Iconic for 2021.
Yes.
Their virtual conference. This is,
oh man,
and this was my first major speaking engagement. I don't know about you because you've done the speaking thing.
I have done the speaking.
You've done the speaking, but I only speak in church. So.
On this level, I would say on this level, it would be my first major, big speaking engagement with global. I mean, it's global. Yeah, Black CEO is global, y'all. Y'all need to look them up. We're shouting them out. The link is actually, if y'all are following me, if you're not, you can follow me, Jennifer Robertson. Let's talk about it, Jen. But send me a friend request so y'all can keep up with all the stuff that we got going on. Yeah. Latoya Jordan, Toya Thrives, all of it. But look them up. The link is on the flyer that I posted, and it's I think it's Black and Iconic or Black CEO and Iconic. I think it's just Black CEO Iconic. Yeah. But it's major. It is, y'all. It is. Shout out to Trevor Oates. Yes, that whole team. The whole team. When I say there are ducks in a row. Man, I was just like, whoa, okay, this is who I need to be connected to. Most definitely, it's a lot of them. And they're all over. I mean, from Houston to Atlanta. DC, everywhere, and they are adamant about helping Black entrepreneurs get to where they want to go. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. You can sell hair, you can sell products, you can have a service, you could be an author, a speaker, a movie producer, whatever it is that you want to do. The platform is there. It's there, and I'm excited. They haven't told me what I'm gonna speak on though, but we're gonna be panelists. Yeah, we're panelists. So make sure y'all vote for us. Yes, it'll be in February. Yes, be watchful for the flyers, the videos. Yes, we're gonna need your votes so that we can be placed in the right positions and hopefully get an award. So we'll be award-winning divas. And I know. So what's your announcement? Well, I will be speaking with you actually are helping with that too, Doris Anderson.
Oh yes,
at her event.
Shout out to Miss Doris Anderson,
and that's in March.
Yes.
There's another event that I'm speaking at that I haven't said anything about.
What?
Yes, it is actually another virtual platform with entrepreneurs. So I'll be sharing that soon. Yeah. And, you know, y'all, social media and Facebook and Instagram are so powerful.
Yes.
Because this is how this lady found me, was on Facebook. Because I asked her. I didn't know who she was. Yeah. She's like, well, I've been following and watching you on Facebook, and I want you to speak. And I was like, oh. So, yeah, like, man. So you definitely, the things you put out there and you put up, people are watching.
And if you're trying to build your business,
yes,
use social media to your advantage.
Definitely.
The challenges, you know what? I'm gonna say this because we talking about it.
Yeah, here we go.
And we see it all over the place.
Yes.
Y'all, the challenges, can we not do the challenges if you have a business? Do that on, like, if you have a business page and you have a personal page, keep that for your personal page. You do whatever you want on your personal page.
Yeah.
But if you have a business, a reputable business, keep the challenges to a minimum, if none. Exactly. I mean, because people are watching. They're looking at you. They're trying to see what type of person that you are. You're business minded. If if you're serious about what you're doing, keep that in mind. Exactly. Because I don't want to say, can I say ghetto? I'm gonna say it. I mean, you have to be careful what you put on social media, because everybody in the world is gonna see everything that you do, whether you post it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever. If you have a website and you want to put that stuff on there, just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Just be careful about that, because you are your brand.
Definitely.
You are your brand. And if you are showing your behind, that is your brand.
Yes. And people are like, ooh, I ain't behind or supporting her. You see the way she acting? I mean, and it's just how it is.
It is a very touchy subject, but it's the truth, y'all. We have to rise above the bull.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say that. We gotta rise above it, and we have to do something different. We have to do something different.
Yes, you do.
Be a leader, not a follower.
Exactly. Then Bam Woman Magazine issue 2 will be out Friday at midnight.
Her birthday.
And it's my birthday. So
look, the turn up is gonna be real
all weekend, because we'll be in
all
Dallas
weekend.
On Friday for the Calling All Queens fashion show. I just might. So yeah, shout out to LaTanya Donaldson for, oh my gosh, y'all, this fashion show is
LaTanya did her thing.
She did.
I mean, the people are gonna come out of the woodwork for this, and the people that didn't get a chance to get tickets on time, shame on you.
Yeah, because you have to watch it on. You have to stream it because they're streaming it. So
they are streaming it, so you will
online.
Get to watch it. But to be there to experience that,
from the venue to the designers to the vendors to just everything. Oh, y'all.
She's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So y'all keep an eye out on her, LaTanya Donaldson. Yes. Calling All Queens Network. She's doing her thing, and everybody that's associated with her and the fashion show, y'all are phenomenal. I can't wait to network with everybody.
I know, I can't either. I'm so excited.
I've met so many people just from talking to them and just from connecting virtually, and then meeting a couple of them when we went down there Wednesday. Yeah.
Also, we were able to experience a virtual speed networking, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I thought
Kind of like speed dating.
Yeah.
It was cool.
It was speed networking.
Yeah.
So if you ever get the opportunity to do that, you need to do it.
Jump in there.
It's great. It was, yeah.
Jump in there, because don't nobody know you.
Mm-mm.
You can't think that you just sit in the background and somebody gonna say, "Hey, what's your name?" And then they'll walk right by you.
They sure will. Be like, she said, opportunist. You gotta be, yeah.
Gotta get out there.
You do. And if you want to go ahead and pre-order your digital copy, you can do that as well. Just go to bamwomanmagazine.com.
Yes. Shout out to Precious Thornton.
Yes.
We love you.
Yes.
Thank you for gracing our cover and
you.
Giving us nuggets and spending time with us. We have a sister forever in her.
We do. And shout out to Beautiful Tribe for providing the wardrobe that you will see featured in the second issue.
Yes, Miss Anna Johnson.
Yes.
Beautiful woman. She's gonna be our creative director. You just watch out for her.
Definitely.
She's got a gift.
I feel like there's something else. Oh, Bam Guy.
Yes.
So if you are a guy and you have a business, you are a community leader, organization, reach out to us at bamwomanmagazine.com and fill out the form for Bam Guy Magazine and send professional photos. We're going to talk about this too. We already talked about it earlier with Fancy. So we just going to reiterate some things. I didn't bring my water in, but this is a pet peeve of mine. And it's starting to be a pet peeve of Jennifer. Man. So we had this conversation yesterday. But going forth, if you do not have professional images or photos, we will not be able to put your bio sheet or anything in the magazine, because you are selling who you are and you want everything to look professional. And you want people to have, when they have that first impression, you want them to be like, oh, wow, but not a selfie or a fuzzy or unclear images. You are representing your brand and your business. So professional photos only moving forward with Bam Woman Magazine, Bam Guy Magazine. I'm going to say this, the guys, they are killing it with their professional photos, ladies. So y'all better hop on it. If you need photographers, we know a lot of photographers. We do. So if you just need us to point you in the right direction, we will be more than happy to. But we just want you to look professional. Yes. If you have products, you should be scheduling a brand photo shoot of your products. Absolutely. You can even go on YouTube or Google and it'll show you how to do your own product photo shoot with lighting and stuff like that. Because I know most of the iPhones now, or you can do a full photo shoot with an iPhone. You really can. And it looks just as good as a camera. But you really need to have you some professional photos. Step your game up. Yeah. So, like, seriously, because we will not accept anything anymore. Your business depends on it, guys. We're not trying to throw shade. We're not trying to tell you what to do. We're just trying to help you, because selfies are exactly what they are. They're selfies. They're not professional pictures, and you cannot. There's only so much you can do with a selfie. Professional pictures you can do just about anything with, but you have to be mindful of the pictures that you take and that you send to a company. Exactly. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to see your boobs. Or, I don't want to see you in a t-shirt or in sweatpants. And, I don't want to see you if I'm trying to do business with you. I don't want to see that. Exactly. I want to see you nice, clean cut, nice, nice hairstyle, makeup, whatever, clean cut, shave, whatever. Be presentable. You are your brand. Exactly. There's this website I will share probably in a few days, because I'm doing an experiment with my photos on it. And I'll share it with you when we get off the air. But you upload, I uploaded a photo that was not so much professional, but and what it does is you can do business, social, or dating. So I click business, and what people can do is they go and they look at that photo, and they will tell you if that photo is business or what you need to do or why you shouldn't use this photo. So you have to have tough skin, because one of the ones I put up there, I was like, oh my God. But it's an experiment because I want to show you all how important your professional photos are. Yeah. So I put my second photo up about an hour ago. So I haven't checked the notes and comments on it, but I will do a third photo as well. And I'll share that website. And so if you have questions about if this photo should I use this photo, throw it up there. They're going to tell you. And it's a good marketing. I mean, it's going to help with your marketing. Right. And so, yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Well, we have reached our time limit, guys, and we enjoy everybody that has watched, that has been watching and supporting us. We love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything that y'all do. Share this video with any and everybody that you possibly can, because I mean, this is what we do, and we love it. So, next week, who do we have next week?
I should know right off the top of my head.
Look, I think it's Reggie and Brianna.
No. The 23rd we have Latika Johnson and Michaela Thomas.
Yeah.
Yes. So I talked to Tika yesterday, and she was ready, y'all.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yes.
It's gonna be very exciting.
She's a burst of energy.
Yes.
So yes. So tune in next Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. How do y'all like our new spot?
Okay, y'all, we gotta go because I think it's people waiting on us. But anyway, so thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for what's coming up next week in the fashion show and the launch and all that good stuff. So we love y'all.
Bye.
Peace out.